Hello, it's Arthur again and Dad, and today we are unboxing Snowdonia Deluxe Master Set. Woo!
Well, go on then, unbox it.
Okay then, jeez, calm down.
You need to comment as you unbox it. Go on, what do you think? Is it great? Is it cheap? Is it what? You know.
Do you think this looks cheap?
No, the sleeve. Grab it by the sleeve, you imbecile.
I am grabbing it by the sleeve.
I've got one hand free. There you go. That's better.
Honestly, you'd think people stock this on, and you just.
Is there a noticeable box fart? No.
Hang on, wait, hang on. Ugh.
How heavy is it?
Quite. Yay! That was easier than I thought it would be.
I just want to say that that's not the bag that comes with it because they didn't have one, so we've just got something.
Lives. Oh yeah, I've played that game before.
Right, there you go.
So we have some.
Bring it down so we can see down here. Don't empty them all out though. I mean.
No, I'm just getting a few. So we have some blocks here. I don't actually know what what they actually are.
That's iron ore.
Okay.
That's events. That's coal, and that is stone.
Okay. Yeah.
I suppose I ought to teach you how to play this game sometime.
Yeah. To be honest, most of you must have been thinking, oh, but since he's the son of the man who made Snowdonia, surely he knows how to play it. But nope.
That's all right. We'll put these aside and we'll look at these in a bit because there's a large amount of them. We'll come back to those.
And
Okay, that's not part of the deluxe set. It's just my souvenir from last weekend.
okay. Oh, and there's a rock.
Yeah, that's from the top of Snowdon.
Hey.
Okay.
Made it to the top of Snowdon. I can.
We did it twice.
Well, you did it twice. I didn't.
You did it once though.
Yeah. When there are like player tings.
Score pads. Come on.
I don't know the language of games, okay?
Oh dear.
And this is clearly the rule book.
No, that's not the rule book. That's the gift thing I got from the top of Snowdon when we walked it. That's my remembrance. So yeah, that's going in there as well. It's just souvenirs. It's my souvenir box. So I'll just put that down there. Okay, right now, take something out. Here we go. Okay, put it on the table. So what have we got in there?
We got some goats, me, and then
a lot of goats.
Yeah, too many goats. Then we have some army-coloured blocks.
Yeah, it's rubble.
Oh, I thought rubble would be brown.
Well, it sort of is. It's sort of. Look, it's the same sort of colour as.
Oh yeah, but
maybe that was a bit of luck.
Then there are some blue.
Rain markers.
Okay, rain markers. I was going to say like cut cylinders, but.
No. Okay, that's. What's
stone?
that look like? No, it's fog.
Oh. I thought that was going to be stone.
No. And what do you think that is?
Sun, clearly.
Sun.
Which we've been getting a lot of lately. And then we have the black hole markers. Oh, I was wrong.
No, they are just the games markers for when it does stuff.
I was making a joke, Dad.
Oh, I see.
Because of the X.
Okay.
Ooh, iron piece.
Steel bars.
A railway, like just a singular piece of rail.
Yeah, that's a marker for the rail lay track work rate, and that's a marker for the excavation work rate.
Yeah, a single shovel and a singular train.
Cool
Ooh, that's
stuff.
smooth.
Smooth train. Kuba will be pleased.
Decent train.
Now these empty slots are where all the actual cubes are stored, but of course I'm not bothering to store them in there from now on because...
Yeah, because you're lazy.
No, they're already in the bag. It helps to set up, you buffoon. Right, okay, let's move those out of the way then, so that's good.
And
now
then we
what's
have...
in this one?
Ooh, dynamite. We have Napoleon.
Put him there so the camera can see him.
We have...
Because I've already seen this. Hang on. Turn them sideways, because look.
Okay. We have two Napoleons.
Well, generals, you are correct, but they are for the Siege of Petersburg scenario.
A Yeti.
Oh, yes, the abominable snowman, yeah. He's cute, isn't he? Look at him.
an axe, do adjacent.
Now that's for the work rate when you play the Neuhauser Bockelbahn scenario.
Oh, that goes in there?
Yeah, it replaces the one with this little shovel. And what's that?
That's a flower, clearly.
Yeah, flowers, daffodils, or just plain flowers in the Malta scenario.
Raindrops.
Yep, water for Australia or Malta.
Dynamite. Bang.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
It's dynamite, it's dangerous. Right, there we go. So yes, that's dynamite for the Jungfraubahn. It's also for
Mining.
Malta as well. Yeah, everything's to do with Malta. There we go.
Oxygen?
You're correct. That is oxygen. You need oxygen for the Tibet scenario.
Bang.
Oh, you psychopath.
You should put like sound effects and stuff from that. Then you also have some wood.
Yeah, that's for the Mount Hakone. What are you doing with the wood? You set fire to it. It's going to detonate it and set fire to it. Okay. That's the Dr. Beeching blow up the railway scenario. So that's all the custom pieces, which are really cool. And I can't remember what's in here. I don't know.
The Napoleons and the Yeti.
Right. Yeah, well done. All right, good man. Good man. So that's cute custom pieces, which are awesome. We can move that out of the way.
And then this is player aids, just in case you have an injury while gaming.
No, it's to help you play it. So there's setup instructions on one
Again,
side.
I was making a joke because
Oh, sorry. Humorless dad.
Yeah, you're so humorless.
Lots of reference guides. There's a couple of them, and there's enough for one each player. So there's two guides, one for each player. And then we have Snowdonia, the rulebook.
And a gameplay summary. And then
That's another one. Goes with those. And then what's that?
Scenario book.
Yep. So that tells you all the different ways of playing the game. And what's really clever is it tells you, because it kind of, once you've played the base game, you know what it's all about. It tells you something about it. It tells you what you need, so what comes with the scenario. It also tells you by this handy little game setup which sections of the game and the game setup are changed, and you just look them up and you just do what it says, and it tells you basically all the exceptions for that scenario, and it does it for all the scenarios, the new ones and the old daffodil line, all that stuff. The whole lot are in there. And then at the end there's the thing about the solo game, the new one, the Bot Del robot player, if you like. And it's got special rules for each of the scenarios. That was the one that David Turchi did for us. And then there's all the special cards. And did you know all those goats, they all are needed for one little tiny bit of the game that just has one card. That's it. Anyway, you were going to say?
Well, two things. First of all, we have the Train Master's Appendix. And also...
Which is what about there, isn't it? I think, his appendix. I love that picture, actually. That's on the slipcase as well, but it should be also, yeah, look at that.
And
That's a beautiful train. In fact, that is not named. It should be number 2. Number 2, I can't remember what number 2 is now. It's not Enid or something, is it? Might be Enid.
and second of all, Dad,
Yes.
what was it?
Keep speaking.
Oh yeah, we should put Snowdonia into a role-play game. I think that would be quite fun.
Snowdonia, the role-playing game.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we have like tracks and stuff.
Right, this is the new board. Now, it's massive.
The new.
It's got a new side and it's got an old side. Do you want to open it up then so we can show these good people?
The train track is in the sky.
Yeah, just leave it there. Just leave the box there. Come on, just...
Wait, should I stand up for this?
Well, yeah.
Just to show the peeps.
Just be careful with it now, because it's...
Yeah, it's precious. So you go like that, and then you fold it, and then you...
Goodness me, it's bigger than you!
Then you
It's
fold
upside
it,
down.
Fold it, and then you...
Okay, you need to turn it round, because it's upside down. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, and then you need to fold it again.
Yeah, hold it by one corner, pull that corner out. There we go. Right, hold it, both ends. That's it. And turn it so we can see. Massive. So that's the
Huge.
That's the old side. Now if you could turn it round.
I'm trying to be as careful with it as I can.
Tell you what, look. There we go. Oh, this is so smooth, isn't it? This is absolutely tip top. Okay, hold it up.
Yeah, this
No, this is the old side. Yeah, The other side with the blue sky was the new layout. So this is the traditional layout.
This unboxing is totally not a wreck.
It's good. It's good. Okay. Right, let's close that up then. Oh, smooth. That was smooth, yeah. Put that down on the table, mate. That's good.
Oh, and just quickly, oh no, they won't be able to come with it. I'm just gonna get it out there. This is my last school play, so yeah.
Yeah, well, if anybody wants to come, then they can travel over to Newlands. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
if anyone can come.
So what we've got here are all the base game cards. So that's Snowdon scenario. All the base game trains.
Hang on, I'm sure.
That's the blue players work out. Okay, put him down a minute.
No.
That's the contract cards for the base game, and then that's the track cards. But I've also added special things like the tunnel cards that you need for some of the scenarios. So I've put those down there. That's my own preference.
This is another purple guy.
Yeah, that's too close.
Sorry, I'm.
Yeah, there we go. It doesn't focus properly. So, and then we've got a coffin. If you play the Acropolis line.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's another one. And you've got your player markers down here. And then a pencil, a beautiful pencil for writing up your scores. So that's all that stuff. Now, let's put the stuff back in and then we can put do the cards. I'm just going to move these out of the way for us.
Are you gonna do a pick a card thing with them?
Maybe with the trains, but let's have a look first. Okay, put that down. Now this is the stuff. Now I have sorted these out. I got some old blank white cards and I've used them to separate. So let's turn them around. So what I've done, as you can see, is I have all the trains at the front. These are all the locos. There are a couple in the scenarios, but actually they're all over there. We'll look at those in a minute. And then you can see I've got the scenarios: Bluebell, Malta, Daffodil, Necropolis, Y Valley, Tora, Transamerica, Britannia Bridge, Blano, Festiniog is on its own, China, Tibet, Bayerisch, Zugspitzbahn, Mount Hakone. There's loads of cards actually in the Mount Hakone because it's basically like the Jungfrau, the whole thing. The Jungfraubahn, Neuhauser Buckelbahn, Mount Washington, Siege of Petersburg, Channel Tunnel 1881. There are some blanks. Now I don't know whether I've got these just because or whether they're actually in the final thing, but you've got blank trains, blank contract cards and blank stations as well, so you can kind of make up your own stuff. The Botdell solo.
Well, let's have a look at the Botdell.
It's just a weird sort of thing of dice. You roll some dice and it takes actions and stuff away from you. It's quite cool. The Once and Future King, which is a very unusual King Arthur.
Wait,
There's a King Arthur scenario.
Yeet!
Then there's these cards. These are the portable Snowdonia, so you don't need to take the board with you. You just take the cards, which are the board. The card board, I've called it. There's the sheds that were on my 2000th blog.
Could I?
Hang on a sec. There's promo contract cards, wagon scenario, shared donia, various station spaces, so Llanfire, Bulgainith, etc. Goats and seasons at the back. And then we have the trains. All right, and I'll just show some trains, put them down on the table, because otherwise we just get a video of the table and away from the light. There we go. So what have we got? Talk about them. What can you see?
So
Don't
we
lay
have
them all out. There's about 150 of them.
we have the fog train,
Yes.
the
Jangly.
the jangly, the firer.
This is Fire, aka Spaghetti Bommel, which is a fairly rubbish train in the sense that the real train kept breaking down. They bought them from Italy. I think these are Dutch.
T-Rex Express.
Nice.
And then we have the Shunter.
Yeah, it's a permanent train. Right, we can't do this one at a time with all of them, so just pick a few others.
Okay.
Okay, engine
Yes, the famous shed.
Ah, no, that's the Lamberis shed.
Oh.
Katie, yeah. It's the first super special promo card we did. London Jack. Hanno's little Jimmy in the old engine.
I love how most of these cards aren't actually trains.
Yeah, that's a sweary one.
Let's have a look.
Miseducation. What's it say?
The little. Can I say the
Well,
word?
no, what does it say that you can see?
The little engine which said FK it.
There you go.
And I know what it says as well, because I know stuff.
Nobody will be surprised. Okay, let's get a few more.
Okay, then.
Just got to do a couple of random ones. So you've got long-running joke train. So if you've got a strawberry and a banana at the end of the game, you get 20 points. This one's nice. This is Matt Dunstan's card that he designed for the campaign. Port Waratah Locomotive Depot. Now that's really lovely, actually, because I think it's his grandfather. I think his grandfather or his great-uncle. One of his close relatives was actually somebody who worked at that place. So that's really lovely. And then we've got things like the tourist train. Some of these I don't remember. I think these might have been the designer ones.
The B.I.G. Bell.
Yeah. And there's so many. I'm not going to show all of them because I want them to be a surprise for the guys when they get their copies. There we go. Ivor the Engine, of course. Oh, lovely. I love Ivor the Engine. That's gorgeous. Male Voice Choir. That was one of the new ones that I did.
The
Curious Trunk, which Terry Pratchett fans will know as the luggage, but we couldn't use it for copyright reasons. The Battle Puppy Express. There's two versions of that. Now, strictly speaking, that is not the Battle Puppy. That's just a very, very cute Labrador puppy. The actual Battle Puppy is a cuddly toy and a serious, serious opponent in board games. Mrs. Larkin's washing machine. Hello, David and Mrs. David. That's from my bottle of beer. And so on. I'm not going to do any more because, frankly, there's so many of them, it's absolutely outrageous.
Which?
Right, so do you want to say anything else about this unboxing, Arthur? What do you think?
Trains.
Thank you very much for your help.
Can I
And
get Dad's game?
see you soon.